pledge love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo.
Country, for the wreck the country. This a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess a carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Konica, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Konica, Kai Bomb, Gaman Konica, to mix. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. This a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Shep. The people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. And the future forgive them best creature. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. We hope to forgive them best creature.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salo.
We let we salo. As in a place like home, I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
I think I'm audible now. Am I? I'm very much sorry, Fambulem. I'm very, very much sorry. I think I get to start all over again. May the spirits of the ancestors hear our voices as we cry. Are you hearing me now, Pafude? I think I'm audible now. There was no voice because I think the side where the mic been they off, but now it's on. Now they see the signals. On a good evening, on a good afternoon, good day, and good morning to those in the east who are hours away ahead of us. Afumami temena na piari sekeno. Bondeshi agbele. Kauyena. Today, as always, I come look at something when one of them issues them will not pay attention to. Everybody don't turn politician. Everybody wants to become a lawyer. Everybody is doing everything to go into politics because that's where the easy money is. But I want to know one thing. There is easy money in politics, but not much money. Honestly, if we look at all the money that they flow within the political circles, not so much. We take 8 million people. You take the basic needs of 8 million people, almost the amount to per annum. You take the amount of money where they flow in the political sphere. It's not much. That's why politics don't become dangerous. Because now dog eat dog business they now. If we now get $1 billion for SHABE for 8 million people, when it's SHABE, not so much everybody they get to. So the few will get power, then they kapu them, they use force. It becomes a matter of life and death. But if we pay attention to waiting for pay attention to, if 8 million people, let we say 2 million, able generate $10 million every year, on a calculator must down there they can do. And this is not book talk, not to rocket science, not to imagination. If we get, we works them right. If we tap into the potentials we each of us get, if we tap into the resources where the country get, and when they talk about resources, I want to get them clear. I not only refer to minerals. Minerals na part of it. Plenty things in Sierra Leone where we can tap into and make them into profitable goods. Plenty things in Sierra Leone where we can tap into and make them into profitable services. They tell when they go school, areas like music, football, then they look and say, not to areas for go. If you go into the areas, then you want to go fend halaki. Yes, this is the way we think. And we still they think nowadays. Maybe we modify gradually. When I was going to school, I've been very much interested in music. Then we get a group na Elk Street where people them we belong grow up then they go member Vox Afrique. I mean the Elk Street. Now the one bulldoze will be in there, now that junction, I call the street if we can join by Sackville Street, Usai Ahmed Tijan Kaba in Fambulem in by the Kaba family, where they don't build big house neighbor and the Wall Street Junction. And the Vox Africa been there. I was so much interested. I've been a go there, and they go learn for play guitar and keyboards. One day then go pull me there by force, give me good dirty beats. Maybe if I've been go for music sometime before making name past Michael Jackson. I've been for making name past Dr. Nico or I call this smile been they play with Loketo. Where they say now the best guitarist in Africa. These are resources we don't pay attention to. Well, maybe now people they don't begin to pay attention because we don't see one or two footballers don't come out, they don't begin make money. We see the young generation, plenty musicians than they. But apart from music and football, there are other areas and areas connected to we culture and tradition, areas of resources printed in our DNAs. We naturally we do them if we pay attention. When you come to Norway, then get that ski spot where then they waiting on snow. Then get that ice skating where then they make pan snow. That's printed in their DNA. It's a cultural sport. It's a cultural activity, and they have developed it to the point that then they make millionaires out of them here. We will left all the things that we now we own. We say not to better in them. That's for people who are not educated. We call we people the illiterates. Then we go borrow things them we will not understand, things that we're not in our DNA. When I came to Norway in 2003, they invited me several times for go pandaski. We might go poshi. I say, and say, why? I say, because it's not in my DNA. I am now an old man. If I say I go learn for she now, I go fend broke for myself. I say, let me pick in and go learn. Because I was aware that it's not part of my culture. So I cannot go into it and perfect it. There are things we have in our culture that we should have perfected. We left them. There are plants that grow in our culture that can become international goods. We left them. We get we country fall. We get we country this and that. We left all around and they import polluted chicken and eggs from overseas. These are the things that are sustaining poverty in Sierra Leone. Because we do the wrong things, we're not able to develop. Because we get a poor understanding of what in modernization mean, we're not able to develop. Asia, most parts of Asia have been backward past we in the 1960s. Most part of Asia been backward past we in the 1960s. I want to do research on that. Then places like Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, who in a city they don't develop. They were like villages. Today they don't develop. You know why? Una feel say, then get sense pass we know. Now because they modernize who that them be, they make sure say them promote who that them be, then sell them to the world in a package where the world appreciate, then buy their ideas, then buy them goods, then buy them services. Today you have people from Asia owning football clubs in the United Kingdom in the Premier League. Not just because the people that we own them club, then we go sell drugs or what you know. This, if you check them background, now genuine business people who became rich from selling goods and services that are Asiatic. The Asian food are one of the things we then succeed for sell to the world. You go now, most of them boutique them and supermarkets them all around Europe and America. You dey meet a lot of Asian food stuff. What does that do for the economy? It creates chains of prosperity. The how they plant, they get prosperity. The how they handle them, the logistics, they get prosperity. The how they can buy them wholesale and sell, they get prosperity. The how they retail, they get prosperity. This is what we have failed to do in Sierra Leone. Everybody focus on politics. On a try it. Bigger politics. Then there's they don't go sign contract for give una 2 point almost billion. We una think say na prosperity. That money is not free money. 1, 2, that 2 billion wouldn't give so. There is a way they are going to get 10 times it, and you will never know. When they come with them businesses for sign contract, then they dictate the conditions. Go now for sign the contract because they don't give una 2 billion. Almanitak, I see today one they write now X. Congratulations to President BOS. Then they always say that, I go understand. He's looking for a way to get contract when the money come. And you only want, then go subcontract and for something here and there. But the fact of the situation is, since we get independence in 1961, there has been a deficiency where we're not able to see and find solution to. What in this deficiency? There is dualism in Sierra Leone. You get the traditional system where they function well. Then you get the imported system, and no one call a modern system. The imported system. You get 2 types of imported systems in Sierra Leone. You get the Arabic imported system, then you get the European imported system. These 2 systems don't meet. That's another problem we have. The Arabic system, the European system, they're not the meet. The only thing what we glad for, they not reach the level of madness yet, and they play that they not reach there. Where they go begin use then systems then they for create mini wars in Sierra Leone, then call a religious war. Maybe the traditional system we make we respect the fact, say, if we born within the same community, we grow up within the same community, we are one and the same people, now I make then 2 other systems here not able for create mini wars for we. That's a good side. But the bad side is, because we're not able to understand and find a way for synchronize them systems, yeah, most of the problem we Sierra Leone get now because of this dualism. Most of what we have as problem in Sierra Leone is a product of that dualism. You talk about tribalism, it's a product of the dualism. You talk about political differences resulting in many wars, now the dualism. Within even districts, we see within chiefdoms, the issue of traditional leadership, because they don't take them, make into a Western process wherein they would have an election like the Western system they dictate. Now we don't begin bring problem inside the chiefdoms. Chieftaincy is a mini war. You see, we get for wake up. I they always talk, I'm say we get for wake up in Sierra Leone. Our problem is not politics. Politics is a product of we problem. Our problem is not poverty. Poverty is a product of our problem. Our problem is we lack clear-cut foundation. Sierra Leone is a house built in the sky. It's a sand house. When you build a house in the sky, you not get foundation, the house go team up when certain conditions present. When then conditions are not present, the house will collapse. When you build sand house, if there is sand not wet within a particular humidity level, it will collapse. That's exactly what Sierra Leone is. We have never sat down to look at the relationship between we culture, with politics, with economics, and with flora and fauna, and how that go affect development and wealth creation. There was some time in the past, I don't talk say we need a new roadmap in Sierra Leone. But people, because I not consider now for course Madabio, or course an Escoma, or course Samura Kamara, that's not relevant. One thing I go advise Sierra Leoneans, you people have to move away from massaging your egos and begin to think. Una want democracy, but because una put una ego before everything, because una let them they massage una ego, una all they behave as autocrats. And the minute una see somebody we want for take a different cause, he becomes the enemy. We therefore sit down in with quiet moments and ask a lot of questions, individually, personally. We therefore sit down in with quiet moments and think beyond what we think we know. And of course, that brings me to another side of a problem. The type of education we'll get and how it affects we understanding and we appreciation, as well as the application of the culture. We get an educational system we're far removed from the culture. And when I talk about educational system, I know they only talk about the formal Western education. Even the Arabic education will feel saying a part of we, a part of the colonial crisis we'll get in Sierra Leone. The Arabic education, the way they deliver them, the kind of brainwashing way they do. of the colonization process. These religions have nothing wrong, but the intention of the people that will bring them religion to we, now for can control we minds. So then preach them in a way we will control we minds. Arabic education, most of the people who go through it don't have the scientific. Arabic, the Quran get a lot of scientific facts. The Quran get a lot of scientific facts. The Arabs are well developed in mathematics, in science, in philosophy. But these things they don't teach us. They come and teach us about God is going to punish you. They create a picture of a wicked God. And even though then they teach the Arabic, it encompasses wickedness. Beat you, punish you. You see, we get to sit down and ask ourselves, how do we modify these things for make them more useful? Nobody is saying stop all these things. Don't, we can't. It's too late to stop them. But we need to modify them. We need to modernize them. We need to improve on them so that we go learn from them and use the environment. Any education will not allow you for use your environment for develop yourself. It's not good for you. You go learn about Thomas Malthus. If you cannot apply it to sell bonga, then it's not good for you. You go learn about Albert Einstein in relativity theory. If you cannot apply it for make you steam engine for run a factory in a country, it's not good for you. Now they don't go give it 2 million or 2 billion for electricity. What type of electricity are we going to have? Is it electricity convenient for our environment? Is it electricity that will use the resources of our environment? Or is it electricity that will import all the resources to come and give us light? Then we are like, hey, light day. Norway has cheap electricity, relatively, I would say. And then they export go Europe and even to the United Kingdom. They get cables underwater. They go to the United Kingdom. Why are they doing it? How are they doing it? They are doing it because they don't import the resources they use to generate electricity. They don't import the knowledge, nor do they import the resources. Everything is made locally from local available resources or potentials. This is a glacial land where you get high hills, water they run from the hills because ice they up in certain areas. Other water they use for generate electricity. They started decades ago because in the 50s, 50s, electricity generation and export of electricity now be one of the main income earner and foreign exchange earner. Then develop hydroelectricity to the level now this country such that everything in this country runs on electricity. The cooker, electric cooker. The heater, electric heater. Light. That's why, in fact, when it comes to electric cars, then they lead in Europe right now. Because electricity is cheap. This is how local resource they benefit a country. Sierra Leone has 7 rivers, all of which flow through an escarpment zone. We mean say we get 7 waterfalls with like Bumbuna. Then we have other sources. In total, Sierra Leone has the capacity to generate electricity from over 40 sites, mini as well as macro hydroelectricity. And then 40 place then they plus give we a basic minimum of 2,500 megawatts per hour production capacity. Now we have $2 billion. What are we going to produce? Are we going to build the hydro dams for produce electricity? We go last, we go produce money, enable sustaining self, or are we going to import diesel electric solar systems? We go come in the next decade, then deteriorate electricity. Now they again say, that government they been do well, where they be the electricity been there. We have to begin think. Salon. We are disconnected from who we are. We are totally disconnected from who we are. And somehow they come for do business with you. Now profit they look for. If they make you find stupidity, that stupidity you go use for get profit. There are a lot of things in Sierra Leone that we can build on. Now, we have a very young population. Very young population. Over 60% of our population, they below age 35. If we bring get a roadmap for plan we country effectively, this is the time we should be doing that. This is the time we should be mapping out, say, okay, the processes of skills development may take a decade. How much do we need to invest in a population of 3 to 4 million for make we get them for get skills and improve their talents in various areas? Those who want to go to become professional herbalists, we train them for modernize that. Those who would want to go into food production, make gari and make a product from gari will never exist, because that's what the Chinese did. They made a product from rice that never existed. Then call them noodles. They make like spaghetti. Then call them noodles. Today it's a global product. This is what development is. Development is not about going to borrow or buy. It's about developing your resources and your potentials. We are not doing that because we have the wrong type of education. Education, they teach we theory. Education, they teach we say, hold on land book, we for run council on with man country for work for them. Because the education organ in Sierra Leone cannot be useful in Sierra Leone. Will not develop to the level where you go train as doctor, you get good salary in Sierra Leone. Will not develop to the level where you go train as nurse, you get good salary in Sierra Leone. The basic fundamentals for make we get a foundation, we left them. We not pay attention to them. But we want to develop. Because things say development na us, motorcar, road, and borrowed times. Because that 2 billion where they can put so, then go produce electricity, but we'll be using electricity on borrowed times. After some time, everything they collapse, we come back to zero. And from independence up to 1980s, we've been getting electricity in Sierra Leone. Every town been getting electricity. Every town been getting electricity, but it was borrowed times because the generators were imported. The black oil was imported. So it became very costly to run. It reached a point, everything collapsed. Are we going to follow that same path again now? Kande Keller, over to you. Are you going to allow us to go back to that path? I'm asking you as a colleague. Are you? I think it's best you give practical, durable advice this time. If you cannot get them to do it, will be the best time for you to shape out. That is if you have an integrity to protect, not to by force. There are a lot of things we need to put in place. This over concern with politics. Let me tell you people one thing. If you begin don't learn for thief, you say, now for curse am, for beat am, for disgrace all the time, now I go make a left for thief. You are wasting your time. For every time you put a negative thing against them, it feels say ain't right. But when you come with alternatives from Ekda Pikio, the thief no say, I can able get what you want without an thief. Then you can put on down and talk to and say, see, you can do this, you get what you want. No go thief again. That's what rehabilitation is. Why am I saying this? We have been blaming our politicians. We have been cursing them. We have been doing everything to them for what is not going right. Yes, 50% we are correct. Why I say 50%? If me able to sit down and think critically and understand some of them things here, I sit down and they talk them, I not see no reason why the one the way they in politics, where they claim say they get PhD, then sabi book, not for able to think like the way they think. Except if they are myopic to believe that God is partial, he give boy more ability for see, una not get them. Well, of course, maybe una not get the ability for focus on what in boy focus on because of una priorities. Life na a choice. The choice you make is what you become. The choice you make is how you think. But the issue of this gets sense, this not get sense, una put them aside. Every human being gets the basic ability for think as an intelligent being. But most of us will not use that ability to plan. We only think and look for the answer today because we believe in quick fix. And anything involve quick fix, it involve crime. It involve criminality. It involve loss of trust. It involve loss of integrity. Look around you. There are things that are of potential. They may be the answers you are looking for. And don't expect that answer to come tomorrow morning. Especially so when you are dealing with a situation that has gone bad for 60 and more years. If you want the answer tomorrow, you say, oh, we forget the answer tomorrow, Lord, effect. In the 1980s, Everybody been they talk, if fet no car, this country not the better. Now the fet don't carry better. Do not tell me. The fet don't come me better. If fet no car, this country not the better, it better. All man get food for it. All man get house for sleep. Water there, electricity there, good roads there. And there are still people, hey, we get for fat, hey, we get for do this. We not go fat back, boo. It's a choice. Life is a choice. We not go fat. Some of we go only tell you not say, follow this path. But you have the choice to make. And the choice you make, expect the consequences. There's always a consequence to each choice we make. If you make good choice, you dey get good consequence. You make bad choice, you dey get bad consequence. Anyhow you call them. Some people call a hacker, fine. Because to we, hacker is like, oh, the consequence of a bad event. No, hacker is like karma. You get good karma, you get bad karma. You get good hacker, you get bad hacker. When you do good, now good they follow you. The hacker good. When you do bad, now bad they follow you. The hacker bad. So the choice is ours to make. Are we ready, Sierra Leone? Are we ready? Before they go before, they want them way until they first, then they come. If you're not a new person, I go encourage you for subscribe to this channel. Here, I they talk politics, but not hard politics. My politics not about who that, or person, or place. It's about what. What we get for do. How we get for do them. Let things change. I tell God thank you. This is an electronic medium. Whatever I say here will be here for a long time to come. Because YouTube not they delete your video except if you go against the rule. So what I'm saying today may not make a lot of impact, but I'm very sure there'll come a time in the not too distant future, people will come back and listen to this nonsense I'm saying here. The disconnect between we and we culture, we need to address them. If we not address them, we go develop, but it go take a long time. And even that long time, I don't think we get them as a luxury. We not get them as a luxury because the one that will be now make use of the environment and the culture, they don't reach the level of development where now then get within until we say artificial intelligence. But I go tell I say not artificial intelligence. It is not. What you call artificial intelligence is not artificial. It's an extension of who we are, made into a machine. The computer, an extension of the mind, made into a machine. The human being, now a whole biological software and hardware. The human being. We get programs now, brain, we body, now the hardware, just like your computer, your mobile phone. Let's say God made man in his image and likeness. And he gave unto man the power to dominate the world. The power to dominate the world is we make everything in our own image and likeness. The computer, intelligence of the computer is a copy of who we are. Motorcar, bike, a copy of who we be. Our foot. That machine where they dig, na copy of who that will be. Now we hand. We don't move stage by stage. Early man started with physical activities. Ikante, they make the windmill, they make the water wheel, they make stone tools, etc., etc. We are moving. So artificial intelligence is not artificial. It's an external manifestation of who we are. And what does that mean? The one that we make them, they don't get control over the use and the profits from use of intelligence. We sit down, we disconnect from the culture. I go back. Those who made artificial intelligence, they did so in consonance with their DNA, their culture, and everything. The codes, what they take do programming, then codes send the data with DNA. Yes, the DNA is a coded software. That program we Motorman they write, na coded software. And what you need to do, you create frequencies of energy. That frequency, now they do everything. Like why they talk so now they see me, na frequencies of energy. But why can't we all use the same software? Because each of we with DNA is coded according to we culture. We are coded according to our culture. We may learn foreign things, but the possibility for make we perfect them depend on if we apply them for suit we culture. That Panadol, that codeine, the other medicine, we get them in we culture. But we never see them, we find way for discover the medicine and use them to the best of our ability for make profit. That's what you call bamba, where they drink when you get fever. It's as good as Panadol or anything. But we don't know because we have not sat down to look at it as a cultural good and see the chemical composition, etc., and improve on them. We would prefer the Orange England. Bitter cola, cayenne pepper, or now we say small pepper. These are all cultural goods. Gramantine, lemongrass, cacao, coffee. The white man, they use more of coffee than we would plant them. They know the value. Cacao, the white man, they use more of them than we would plant them. They know the value. We don't know the value because we have not developed our cultural goods. These are plants in Africa. They are plants that were growing there. Why have we failed to discover the value of these plants? Because we don't respect the cultural knowledge base. Anything we connected with the culture, we look at them as foolish. We look at them as archaic, as backward. We want to be somebody else. We want to put on a coat and tie. And I ever wake up. And for my brothers and sisters in Pan-Africanism, the message has to change. We have been complaining too much about what Europe did wrong. Yes, they did it wrong. Now, can we sit down and begin to encourage research? Can we sit down and begin to encourage inquiry so that we will know the value of who we are and what we have? A country like Sierra Leone has so much potentials. But look at the way the country is rotting away. Because we are foreigners to who we are. We are foreigners to what we are. We don't even know who we are. This is the age of awareness. We are gradually moving away from the dark ages to the age of awareness. That's what the advent of artificial intelligence is telling us. That's what the advent of the internet is telling us. It's time we sit quietly and look at who we are so that we'll try and make ourselves culturally connected to our resources and potentials and harness them for profit. There is always an advice that good coaches and mentors give to people. Do what you love most, because that's where you do your best. Do you know what that means? +23 2769 That advice is telling you what you love most is what is coming from within you. It's in your DNA. It's an energy coming from within that can make you do your best because it's natural. You cannot be a European when you are from Masongbala or from Levuma. Be the man from Levuma or Masongbala and modernize it. Welcome, sir. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, not bad. Just coming again from Freetown. Sorry for we.
You don't know the waka.
So go in a family business now.
I for blow for the waka. Every day they go Freetown, blow.
No, for the worker anyway. Take a long time past this past 2 days, you know. But I get a family urgent family call. So I just came inside 5 minutes before it started. You know, because we watch for family topic program because being on the road, see a topic will very much interest me. And this part they emphasize on how many times we don't see if I promote them bond lessons to the Igbo cacao, the Igbo coffee, or the Igbo having enough cocoa, etc. How many times today you see the door open a factory of such things? Oh, better bond every year. Every year, how many times? No. Over the cocoa, the coffee, the overseas, and the take the sugar, go they come overseas. Who mix up that Magbas? I mean, Magbas.
Magbas now been the third largest sugarcane factory in Africa.
Africa, wow. Okay, I'm not this for the first time.
Mauritius was number one.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one in Mozambique. Then Magbas. And the Chinese gave that to us free.
Okay.
We mismanage them because now that we good at.
And Magbas was everywhere. In fact, the Magbas were even cheaper than even the what with the import. But it was good. People were using it.
We've been export sugar from Sierra Leone to other West African countries. But it was mismanaged, my dear brother. It was mismanaged because
And
there is this dualism between Uda
when
will
they
be
destroy them,
traditionally and Uda will be in the Western economy.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, sir.
Nobody came out and say, no, we build again with some of them factory that we destroy them during the war. Because we don't want to come in.
Una get money for invest na salon? Una not get money. Alek una get and say una not get money. Una get money for buy motor car and bills and send girlfriend overseas. When it come for invest in Sierra Leone, there is no money. Pass una go bigger. Now I make una they call the one day una they go bigger to us development partners.
Anyway, another thing again. Look at our minerals being carried away in London mining or Mayapa mine. Government out today. We say no, when they mining here, we say we count cement factory at the country, we say we count iron ore factory, steel factory, so that they will get finished product in how many have you seen?
Let me ask you a simple question.
Things in the past. We all Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yes, I go ahead, sir.
Okay. I've been saying you don't lost connection. Let me ask you a simple question.
Yes.
You don't ever do a research of the potentials we'll get for building materials that are locally made? Do you think we need to be importing cement and iron rods into Sierra Leone? We don't need for.
Now, that will interest you, right? No, yeah. Today, it will interest you when you go around Okra Hills.
Mm-hmm.
You will see over 10, how they call it, quarries.
I know. 10. The last time I go Sierra Leone, I be left they don't begin to make quarry then they.
Fine, they did it. In fact, now somebody, a policeman from my 38 will give it today. Now, so inside they go. He said they go now then one quarry. They say I'm from Papa. No, say so now so quarry the number one and I say yeah we have over 10 quarries. What did they produce? Just stone. People they go buy for build houses. Finish.
Now that's Nasabi.
For how many don't come for say no, this don't produce cement? No, the fact they say over 10 quarries. Now, and what did they do for them quarries? What did they use now with natural resources as we describe for emphasize? How do we turn our natural resources to modern finished product using our local materials? Instead, now business people. And all of those people don't in that place, in a businessman.
Now quick gentry, now they look for investment.
Like as I will tell you on Wednesday, now the factory the other boku, now this country now
I will make come all for kilo now.
You get this product coming out. You know, say that Kenema area, I didn't get any. So they have that. They more in free tongue. I keep series, shankadas, blah blah blah. Make them in plastics. It's how they call that sachets for people. Cheap one, the way they kill, we use them. Damage the health system. That's it.
You see, I'll tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sierra Leone go change, but it's a very difficult process. You know why it's difficult?
Yes, sir.
Like what you had they talk, so people then see and say that man all thing right for and I make he can't sit down they talk bell full talk. You know what we for do for make we go before we left farm? Yeah. Mister, you no need for import building materials into Sierra Leone. I will tell you this and I will prove them.
Yeah, sure.
One my friend Olubekli, for no Olubekli.
I know.
Patrick Olubekli, when he was managing director of Sierra Leone Housing Corporation.
Yeah, I know him. I know Olubekli.
He come now Port Loco, man. Anyway.
Yeah, took her. They do the house very close to me here. I know that.
He come with a project from the African Housing Foundation, where they make roofing tiles and other things them. Then they do them on small scale experimental basis opposite that Sun Motors, na New Road.
Okay.
Later, he did some experimental housing in Akambia. I'm sure you know the house in Akambia, how they build with bricks and make with local materials. When you go to South Africa, you go to Namibia, Malawi, and these places, now them building materials then they use.
Those brown bricks, not to them?
Yes.
Yeah.
That dirty block what people and they make, we able improve on them, it'll be brick.
And they become stronger. Very stronger.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now these are the talk Naya say we get a cultural disconnect. And because of the cultural disconnect, we they live a life we're too expensive for we standard.
Exactly. And these are the things that I want to talk to. That we know we go in that business day because our things cannot go make more money faster. Because people don't know who can buy.
Well, I don't think so. Maybe you're not ready for make people and buy them. I will tell you something off stage. Off stage, we go talk about that. I know how to make paint, emulsion paint, using local materials. And I've been they do them, and people were buying it. Okay. That paint, if you paint so sweet, they come out. Everything, now you will want make them, now you gonna know how for make them and how for market them.
Now, the bauxite, even now, the highest mining investment as a bauxite. Look, CTC, care and go, they don't go to how many shipments. Look at them. Now, the wood. Destroying our environment. How do you know?
I'll tell you now, that bauxite way they talk about, it come up from Bunda Pite, go inside Guinea. You know, say just opposite we na Guinea. Then they mine bauxite there na Konta.
Yeah.
You know about Konta mining, na Indians and they do.
In Guinea?
Yes, as you cross the Scarces River in Akambia district.
Yeah.
You they walk, I know they even reach 7 miles, you they meet the bauxite mine.
Yeah.
Because that belt there, from Guinea, can right south. Take even the enter inside Liberia, now iron ore and bauxite zone.
Okay.
The binding of the bauxite is not in our problem. The problem is plus or minus mining. Are we paying attention to the local resources? I don't tell you, say you can build a house in Sierra Leone, you no need for import raw materials. Recently, one fellow come out Ghana, where I see, we come with the technology of using bamboo, treated bamboo, as iron rods.
Yeah, sure.
People were arguing about it. I know it is correct. I have a friend here who makes electric poles from bamboo. That guy don't make billions in Kenya and Tanzania. Yeah. I wanted him to go to Sierra Leone. They created blocks. Because in Sierra Leone, you therefore be member of a cartel, you therefore be under a patronage for make you business go there. Creole say, think you do me. You know, everything about us is on the wrong side of existence. Because we have been deculturalized to the point that we don't even know who that would be. So now dog eats dog with apple. Like when they don't talk about that 2 point almost billion where they come, another dog race don't start. All man go they go Congo now to Madabio and Kanda Yomkela. Now the first thing
Yeah,
that because they want contract.
because they want contract. All man negotiate.
Yes. All man go they go Congo Madabio, he don't tell no reach for enough for sleep. Better pass he begin the She want table now give me chance last. They go to another 4 o'clock morning for go Congo each other.
When I pass, you the Congosa, what are the Congosa in the Belen? I use the hero.
You know, we get a lot for doing Sierra Leone. You hear me?
Before I want to speak in this electricity because at least in back electricity because I also can have your program say we wasted foolishly $380 million in just one source. This car power ship we don't invest in either renewable energy or other source of energy for not go too far. But all that it was wasted to be foolishly.
Because when I deculturize, when I know they look at the cultural potentials.
Yes.
This even this one are clean renewable energy now they talk about. Now fake because they go buy from other man can make solar. We don't need solar in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone get a lot of potentials for generate electricity.
Yeah, many rivers.
We get about 45 plus areas where we can get hydro dams. Each of them 7 rivers then they. You can generate electricity from them at 5 or more different points because now they get a new technology where you don't need for build dam. Now canal you they build, you give them a particular gradient, the water they out speed, it turn the rotor. The rotor now is standing rotor, then call them vortex technology.
Okay.
It generates electricity. Kenya is using it. Other parts of the world are using it. All we need for do now for take small steps so we maintain our environment properly.
Using
so that the ecosystem will remain intact like rain they come. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And the good thing about generating electricity that way, you create a chain of wealth distribution.
Indeed.
Get each chiefdom or district where they involve, let them get a power authority, then they generate the electricity, then sell them to the state.
To the states. Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You know, we need to sit down and think properly.
Indeed.
But this Kamarimba business, patronage, they give you chance.
Yeah.
They give you chance. And when some of who they talk so, then they see them as nonsense. Now the truth that they tell Sierra Leone so.
Yeah.
If they appreciate them, fine. If they don't appreciate it, I don't care. I'm an old man. I'll die anytime from now. But I not go die and not tell the country the truth. We need for go back to base and get a culturally grounded roadmap for Sierra Leone. There are a lot of goods and services where we can improve on. We will create wealth for the country.
Oh.
We will get far more, 10 or 100 times more wealth than we they get from what you would do now. But that's up to you, the young people. And I make some of who they involve with you now. Now they teach you now some of them things here. Now now begin practicalize them. We own them. We not been get chance for practicalize most of them things here. Then they write letter. They take almost months before you get the reply. Now may they talk so not so. Yes. So it's easier now to do things and faster to do things.
Exactly.
But we get forget the correct knowledge.
You don't forget the correct knowledge and think.
Yes. And we get for review and revise we educational curriculum na Sierra Leone for suit we cultural and development needs. He do so for talk about Napoleon Bonaparte now school there.
But it's not about literature. But you know, I said that. But Shakespeare. All of this is very difficult. But anyway, things will change, you know.
Yeah, gradually. I make some of who they talk.
But as you say, what they support you 100% that now with the young one they first stand for the change.
Now the target for change Sierra Leone. And una change una for bring, not to change una for expect say they happen tomorrow morning.
No. It will not.
Now a process. Una get for understand the process. Una get for understand what it involve. Una get for get the patience and the persistence for see the change happen.
Yeah.
Some of us will be in the backstage to assist in that.
Yes, for getting for be innovative, you know, think about ideas.
Well, innovation they begin when you understand your potentials.
We understand the potential.
You cannot be innovative if you don't understand your potentials.
Yes.
You get for first understand the potentials. Also, you dey so na put local. If they get that tick day, where they use first time for clean mouth with fiber like toothbrush.
Yeah.
Look at the potentials in it. See how you go modernize them and make them into a profitable good.
Yeah.
People don't even know those things will sell in Europe.
Yeah.
That tick where people they use for clean the mouth. Now we know more than they do and then they pitch all over the place.
Exactly.
But that tick day, if you they use it all the time, you know what they do for you? If they save you going to pay a lot of money to a dentist.
Some people they swallow and they say that medicine.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
It they save you a lot of money going to pay a dentist. People love it, they use their teeth first time, then teeth intact.
Indeed.
We never looked at those things from an economic or developmental point of view.
Right
We always see them, how they do that thing there, a backward person. Because we have been brainwashed to be who we are not.
Exactly. Right now, if I older people,
Well, me, I let them laugh. I don't tell people that they tell I go salon, I don't I get for the way they pass.
Exactly.
So now I let laugh now business. I don't care.
They will say, well, you don't better.
Now the business, they will better. Look at this, you know, they suffer. Blow your friend.
Look at, but these are people that they use her. It is somebody not also na streets. It delta na streets. Constantly then I bought for how many hours? You know?
It was a healthy thing. The only thing being bad Panam, people did not have hygienic control in the use of it.
Yeah, some of them wouldn't be pit.
Yes. But otherwise, now being very good way for keep the dental routine clean, keep your mouth clean.
Exactly.
Another thing you don't know, you see chewing gum?
Yes, sir.
Chewing gum now a way for keep with teeth then clean, but people think it's so. Anybody who they charm chewing gum, na rare girl, na rare boy. When you eat food, you charm chewing gum. They take all the half meat them from those fashion inside your teeth. Now the way you don't charm after some time, you are advised to wrap it up, you throw them.
Yes, sir.
We get all that thing and then now we culture.
Yeah.
We get the equivalent of chewing gum now we culture. But we know they look at how for improvement in there and make them competitive. We get fruits in our culture, we get a lot of health benefits. That's our shop. Then things like breadfruit. We look at them and they're low, but they have economic value. They have health value. As a matter of fact, with type of education is such that the universities, they know they do no research. And just they go preach European theories to the picking them. Then they give them certificates. They say, don't get masters. You get doctorates. Where you talk to them. So then how they talk so, it sounds strange to them.
Very, very.
If you talk to an engineering graduate in Sierra Leone, tell and say, you don't need for import building materials. Most of them will want to argue with you. Most of them.
Yeah. Most of them. Yeah.
Because they have been colonized.
And because they go argue with you because no land in a class.
Yeah, because we're educational, they teach we the things that we connect with culture. Then they teach we what thing connect with cultures far away.
Exactly.
Now I make with a gladdy for one can work now with my country. Because now that we know what. We don't know what we serve.
Yeah.
Anyway. Rome was not built in a day.
Yeah, and we have a lot to do.
We have a lot to do, and some of you will not go tired for talk. The only thing I need for do, I bring the young one and let them can listen to the nonsense what they say. I distribute this channel, talk to people about it, let them come and listen. There is a lot to learn.
Because these are more educative than
somebody else they call her take up, yeah? Yes, Pafodi. Hello?
Yes, sir.
How are you, sir? Welcome.
No bad, sir.
I've been just one pack, now you come.
No, because one, I didn't know you tell me about it. I didn't tell me about it.
Get time, buddy.
No, at one point, I want to touch on. You talk about, say, the money we then say they come 2.2 billion. Now, that's what I want to talk about.
They give money, but the money not they come. But they get for do subcontracting anyway.
No. They not talk say money they come. Mr. Jallo, if you swallow the hook in Nayao.
They are not misinterpreting. Then they send the materials, but they have to do subcontracts locally.
No, not to what I explain for us. They say then get plan. The government say then get plan. Now that plan, they go get plan. You meet your papa. See papa, I get plan. And if I able get 300,000 loans, I go do this. I go do that. If papa look, you say na good plan, me bobo.
Okay, I will consider.
Yes. So now this thing that talks, now I make them say endorsement. That Mr. Jallo, when you talk about gaslights, how you go then go tell someone I don't endorse this plan when you get you say 2.2 billion they come in that salon. Would I tell you?
They know say if they give the money safe, the project will be contracted to foreign companies.
No, Mr. Jallo, this nobody not talks they count money.
Well, me and
why I see this there, people and gather inside one small room. Then they talk, they address themselves. Foreign minister they talk, the chief minister, the president they talk. How they see everybody like then get bring them back. They not talk say then they count money. They say they don't endorse them plan. So I didn't get the money now their own business. Nobody's going to give them money. If IMF want give you 2.2 billion, World Bank want give you 2.2 billion, you know the cost way to get for come from your economy?
I know.
They go don't tell you say, no do this, no do that, no fat again, no, you know workers, no shake their food. That's the way they told you for pin and down. Goodness. So nobody has said is gonna give them money. Then say they don't endorse the plan. But because we own government now for just vuvuzela, small thing, and also when they come now say they won't go out. Then they have a so then go sometime.
Now somebody they congratulate Mother Bio and the Minister of Finance.
Mr. Jallo,
say yes, you go do that because they expect say when the money can they go subcontract you.
No, they not that is not so them present them. Now them you remember about about 6 months ago or 1 year, I don't know if you know 1 year, when they go to Austria and then back and go endorse their 800 million project, solar project. Then they see they don't get 800 million. The 800 million don't come. No. Now, that was somebody pledge or somebody, talk, say this is a good idea. Then the guy run with us.
Well, the other fact of the situation is those monies are not given to Julius Maada Bio or the SLPP. They are monies that have been pledged to the government of Sierra Leone. And government is a continuous institution. And before then they release their monies, then there are steps involved. You get to do preliminary assessments. You get to do feasibility. You get to do this, do that. By the time they reach the implementation stage, if you are not careful, 5-10 years don't pass. This project then they talk about solar. So now project will start 2014. This solar project will then they implement now 2014. I remember when the announcement was made through DFID.
The Indian woman, them be a foot woman.
No, not to them. After them, go and check what they tell you. Sometime around 2013-14, the Ebola slowed down the project actually. A British venture been coming, say, for provide rural solar electricity in Sierra Leone. Then it went off the radar because of the Ebola. Then again, it was taken up sometime around 2017-18. That was when they started doing the real feasibility and other things. When I then implement now. You see, Naimeka always say, the public need for know the truth about how things they run. Because these politicians, they will come and tell you, I did this. When in fact, now ongoing projects, the meet be don't start. It has always been the case.
That's so politically play now.
It has always been the case. It no matter to me, like me, no matter. What it matter to me is, let it be properly done. If 2.1 billion is given for electricity, put in pressure, let we get local resources used and harnessed so that whatever is invested will be sustainable. If we get for put, let's say 50% of that on hydroelectricity development, so be it. We maintain our environment, the hydroelectricity will last for decades. Damn, then they are Norway would be don't make from the 1920s. Then still they work. I'd go down.
What you mean they talk is the fact that nobody told them they are going to bring 2.2 billion.
Now the information then get 2.2 billion.
Yeah, the information now they BN, not to wait.
But would we tell them about Lunge Bridge? Not so they can't tell we.
No, well, and me just like as I say, the one way now the recent one, the way then the presenter, I think me the way I feel like see them like them bring in the function, but inside that room where they sit down, team up where the foreign minister they talk the address, how this money idea they make they no can get this there. Now they I wonder say them like that, are they okay?
They're okay.
Because nobody told you they are going to give you the money. We then don't endorse and so now you get offend the way the money they come. Then you get for go meet now whether you get for meet. Now so you get for work.
Okay, Pafode. This language is difficult to we only understand and differently. That word endorsement to some means say the money already.
No. And no. This salon Salon, no organization, no will pull money giving up to $1 billion. No organization will spend money in a salon.
In fact, they never give that amount of money. Now money they get for spread over a period of time. Not to one go. You understand?
Yeah.
Then go spread them over a period. It go involve several activities. Generation, construction of grid, distribution, etc., etc. So not to one day money, as how then they make them. You know, the people themselves get for take responsibility for understand a lot of things.
No, not to the people, Mr. Jalo.
Now,
Not the media. Not the media. Not the media. Where you, the media, I don't listen to Radio Democracy, I don't listen to AYV. They all reports say government will get 2.2 billion. That's what they tell you.
Now that the government tell them for talk.
No, because the paper where if you read that paper, where they write the statement, no sign no dip on that paper we talk say this person they give this, that person they give that day. All what it that short paper na endorsement na NDD. Now your idea. Now somebody endorse. So you say na your idea, now this plan now you get as you say, okay, Mr. Jalo Randy, fine. What time a business then? Now me tell that idea. You know, this thing, you wanna the way them. Yeah.
Yes,
they do.
Where man they between the devil and the deep blue sea, what you expect?
No one did enough.
They be a pan disaster.
Mr. Jalo, me a card is the thing way more than me. Now that room where they all go sit down. Then they go sit down, then they make those statements, say that this two can get to. Una not read the paper, say, oh, this no see, look what they do then there. They go give WFP figures about rice. Now we WFP talk about that. Now they begin it come out from international sources. From WFP, not to not tell them. Now to not tell them. Now in the report. And the WFP talk they say according to government. They not talk say according to we. They say according to government.
You know,
so that's alone.
Lying and deception. I don't always tell na say, even though na human nature, but who they overuse them na Sierra Leone. We overuse them. And we use them even at we own detriment. All that thing and then are self-sabotage. It not cost you nothing for say the truth. It not cost you nothing. Say the truth and do what is right. It go pay you more.
Yeah, me, I don't believe say me, I go rule people, and they put them kind of information there for let them I feel good. At the end of the day, nothing no come.
What?
800,000, we didn't talk about the same rights issue. It's about 6 months to 1 year ago. They don't talk about it again. No. Then just go past a conference back now. Somebody mentioned this talk here. Then come out and say, can you don't go secure 800 million now? And that's what the news the reporter. Where the money? Salon, they not go put money per week, that kind of money. Now, when they give money, now they're $120 million, 100 million, 50 million, now they put per week. Where they want to give country money, when a serious country, them now billions they give them. Like then they go when they go for money, they give them 6 million, then 10 billion. Where other even they Asian countries them when they go now them billions and they give them. Now African country, what would they go there? Now million and they give you small million and they will kind of dance. People will not get brain them.
You know the other thing we will not know.
So,
when then they give them assistance there, Then they do a relative assessment of your country situation. Then they look at the capacity we wanna get. You not go take electric car, go give us in a country where electricity not stable.
Go get for charger.
Yes. Now the same way, when they go give them loan, then they look at the human resource development level.
Yes.
And all those guys passing with PhDs don't count when it comes and then development assessment. They don't count. This one thing the Sierra Leonean does not know. Development assessment, where they look at the human resource capacity, they look at the productivity capacity per man hour. Almost skills in the country, almost skills in what skills they can generate as goods and services. We go give the capacity for make una able service the loan or the debt. If you go give people them $2 billion, where the economy no able produce $2 million per annum, not so foolish than they. Just like
no.
when they go access a bridge for $2 billion, we not get for able produce 20 million per annum. Who that they can put in money per project like that?
No, that because them they don't know figures, and they're not business people. They don't know. We then have for dance more with the idea. We somebody can't watch stuff no more. He left small salon people. They wouldn't go outside. We president now. Nobody wanted picture with them. He left small because when they snap picture with somebody, they can't present and say, me and Bill Gates, for instance, relationship with me and Bill Gates. When you turn back now, you and Bill Gates not get no business. They not go ever call you. You not get man call out. Not get nothing for talk about. But they still present to the salon people and say, me and Bill Gates, we in our bodies. We can talk. He can help me. It's like,
Bill Gates
all
now businessman. He's always open to listen to what you have to say. When you don't say what you get for say, if they go do your own personal assessment.
No, the way they misinform people, and I
know what you talk.
The misinformation, it come to from the highest level now. And we not get impressed where they checkmate them on what they say. Then just the report.
Do you think our press has the capacity to think critical?
No, then if they're compromised, they get that.
No, now left the compromise. Let we look at them from a very broad perspective.
No, say they get the deficiencies them. We press get deficiencies them.
Plenty.
But some other things them they will tackle. The one thing we press lack now financial auditing, financial reporting. They not sabi, they not get that expertise there.
One, so if they not sabi do investigative journalism.
No, some then it depends.
All what then they call investigative journalism na Salona Congo sign lie.
Yes. But
investigative journalism, you forget the ability, first and foremost, for able to understand the area where they go investigate.
Yes.
Now we say they go investigate something connected with medical issue.
Yeah.
You will be very comfortable in medicine and medical issues. But you have a training as a journalist. You go, you get the data, you get the information, you get the events, narratives, etc. You able can see them, you do an analysis where they allow you for right. We don't have that type of journalism in Sierra Leone.
But I'll give you one example. Where one boy, I would tell you, say, in the tribe, on a look at things they will do investigative journalism on. He didn't have a democracy, they call him Michael Sambula. Mr. Jallo, that guy, they give correct. If I mean information, particularly where you see like he come do for one time we don't make a report about police them na the beach or waiting them people are in the hole for you don't make a lot of report the way they listen to them, get the ability for do look at things them in depth where it implicates authorities. But the problem now is are they going to take action? No, they
They
need to
get
take
the
action.
ability for do local narratives.
Yes. Local, yes.
When
That
they
boy,
talk about investigative journalism, they talk about things that are involved with technical and technocratic issues. Like legal issues, you want for do investigative journalism, you forget a strong background and understanding of the law. In fact, if you even know what you for report so that you not go fall under prejudice.
yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Medical issues, you forget a background in medicine and understand and know
That's
what
all
you
what
for report. Where you not go
now
against the privacy of the people where
yes.
they report about.
Now that's exactly I've been talk about where I talk see they for specialize on a particular field, not to all
Yes.
man they just all man they, like you look at like one very good journalist or two good journalists in the country or even three journalists Lamran Abba, you talk about Dixon today and Belvin. Then three there now them be the outstanding people the way they hold government to account. But
They
if you
talk
ask me a
about
question,
political issues. Maybe they
but wait
cannot
now,
talk about medical
wait,
or other
wait,
issues.
wait now that it comes to. I say,
Mm.
but let ask them now upon who side they specialize now. Now the problem get for come. But individually, these are good journalists with the whole government to account on the, I mean, a lot of issues there. But we see that to technical details. Last night then go say, now this person report, now in this person report. A person like like Melvin, for instance, he talk generally, but if you say make it come talk about, for instance, the government, the president in Waka Waka one, and make it tell you about how much he spend or how much he not spend, it will be a challenge to them because first of all, the figure they not submit them for how for real figure themselves, that kind of thing, those kind
Or
of things.
maybe they don't even have the contact to get the access to the figures.
No, because even if they look like then they are Thomas Dixon go one at the finance ministry, he go see what the government spend for one year. Where he try for tell Alpha Khan just don't eat bell foolish, you know, it is not that's a lie, you know, true. Now I said, go read them at the finance ministry the website. Go to the finance ministry. They don't pay somebody for we don't pay full money then it pass go and waka at the radio station them. It don't talk say that in a lie, that in a lie, that in a lie. But how they were able to squeeze that kind of person now? That means if you don't be prepared, how
Alpha
they how
Khan, if you sabi and good one, una no go surprise what he did.
no, me not surprising me. It's a the boss now. In the try for saving property and then they pay money for this job where they do. What you expect for me to talk? It try for at Alpha Khan, the harassment where you company and face, you know, face them throughout. Now you make them call them hook, they can't get them a job. Because you know face the harassment where in company and face.
Maybe
So
now
why
they go snitch by company.
like you know, see the president way we get through right now, they reward people he get an eye for see what he do, he reward you for that.
The
A
man
lot of
is a
journalists
master of using divide and rule.
you look at a lot of journalists them. Even one boy we then call Fonty Kabia, I think. Looking at democracy, if you don't watch in work way they do for AYV, as in kind of powers on 99 job. If they look at you, ask my James, we then radio democracy don't spoil the radio don't. look and be like get ambassadorial job. He knows he can reward people. You can reward them if they look like so you can like if you just come, he can pluck you. You come, you don't do your job well.
Now in Donald Trump they learn from.
Then they are if I don't know if you see that image, if I go claim step them that UN.
Now you people then put the lift off, they begin to crew to rata.
But
now one of them could away go with now then go press button where the thing stop.
And then with me I laugh. It's just normal, so it stop and come on back. Sometimes I saw now just a small technical.
Now somebody press something. There is some button somewhere where now cause the problem. They said it on several channels.
No, me I not listen to that. I just see the man. My man no reaction. I watch. he suspect everything. He suspect the one can kill him.
And they God help we learn not create third world war. They cannot trust insanity. That guy there, I not trust at all.
I will just don't touch on that misinformation where people in the go around with the talk say they don't go give them 2.2 billion. We are not seeing any car with when they can at this time around. The president not just a travel, so now I don't go count this. Well, anyway, we
want you again for ask Salon people. From 2018, we don't go bring Boku things na Salon we don't value to almost billions of dollars.
Yes.
How is that showing in the economy?
No, because first of all, you're not coming.
No, me question, how is it showing in the economy? I don't want to know whether I can. Sometimes the money can and go below, so then go buy motor.
No, but if you come, the one they will give them, then we can ask them. So that money will give you now. Then they can ask. Then it will be secret. Where IMF, they borrow the money. Then they are. When they say they come June, you see them come. They don't come with June, not to September. Don't pass. They don't come again. No.
IMF not come.
No, they don't come. They don't come June ending. They don't come. Now September they don't. So now 3 months they don't pass. Don't go for taps.
IMF don't vex.
Yeah. They say the one can review the loan where they don't say they give them additional 124 million something. So we then come check them. They check them, see they meet them bad on bad, but the books them bad. Then until they come back June. They don't come. No, they don't come.
Okay, but now I see the connection. This money then go promise then America. Now that do the promise?
No, they don't promise them. The government now present a plan.
To that?
And that to the World Bank, IMF, and other people, and when they endorse them, say yes, it's a good plan.
Is it an endorsement or because if you can't show me plan, I say yes, it's fine. That no means I endorse them.
No, they talk say they endorse now, so they talk.
The IMF say they endorse them?
Yes.
Well, maybe that diplomatic statement.
Yes, endorsement no mean say there's money they come. Now this is a drive to talk about. They not.
I get your point, but what I will let you know, the wait man we want to say get out. If they put them in a decent way, yes, I endorse it. Until I not get for talk to you again. A diplomatic statement.
Anything you give for other side for commercial. Now we can't talk about that.
But we don't tape on this game. Wait, my want to say clear out. They talk to you nicely. When you not see him face again, not see her again. Yes, we endorse you plan. Case done. Until you not go see me face again.
Yes, not just the statement. Nobody told you that they're gonna give you money. They're not telling you so. They're not. See no part of the paper where they write about sources of the cash, of the revenue, or the money.
They have not even signed any contract with you.
So then you the when Allah say they don't can't get 2.2 billion. You go carry it with the tobacco.
But I will not tell you say the unfortunate side of Sierra Leone is that Namunku then they govern that country. Don't tell we Munku then they govern we. Not just no business, not to matter be no more starter. 90% of the guys in politics don't know what they should know. They don't. I mean, all 10 and they label, go to Whitman, go make like house boy to them. Then they call them development partners.
Anyway, now laziness anyway. No, I just feel like you short call the dollar.
Okay, sir. Thanks for calling.
Mr.
Vladi, go rest and have a nice weekend, sir.
You too, sir.
Yes, so, Mr. Macaulay, good evening. Abu Mansari, good evening. Sankara Fode. All thank you for listening. Yeah, the conversation now more of education. And we tell God thank you. We're able for the get people and for can listen. When they listen, share this platform. Let people hear the nonsense some of us talk. Because in the long run, it's going to make far more sense than you realize. We get to wake up. There is a lot of potentials in Sierra Leone. But we don't see these potentials because we are culturally disconnected. We don't know who that we be. We not get respect for what in our we own. China, Asia, all the rest of the world. Now then cultural goods and services, then they improve on, they modernize, they export. Chinese take rest, they make a like spaghetti, then call a noodler, they make all the 15 kaya pepper this, then put on a plastic, then they export them. They are making billions from it. We have a lot of those potentials in Sierra Leone. We carry, for don't find a way for improve on them, we person they buy them now, it just open it. We cassava leaf. If we don't find a way where they improve on them, we person they buy them, he open them, he eat. We don't have time to improve who we are. We have time to copy what we are not. And because we no want to take the step for be innovative and think independently and be independent and self-reliant, I make all tell the Pankongo say and lie. Go find favor. Shortcut. Una thank you. You under they listen. Do ya? Una do me a favor. Una share this platform. Let more people come and hear what they talk now. Here we talk the politics, but we talk it the hard way and the matured way. Let everybody see what we need for do and how we need for do let we country begin go. You cannot continue to build sand castles. We cannot continue to afford the luxury of building on a house that is in the air without a foundation. Sierra Leone needs a foundation. And that foundation can only be found when we connect our DNA back to our culture. There is a disconnect between us and our culture. Anything in a part of your nature, when you reach that point, your body they tell you say, yes, I don't reach home. You they get a bet, you they glad for doam. That disconnect. Now in a part of a problem na Sierra Leone because we know we they do things for the sake of the money. We not they do them for the sake of the love of it. And you cannot love what is not part of you. Love comes from within. It comes from within. Now your DNA and the other part of your body, now you accept something first before you let them. And what's in your culture, what's in your tradition, where you grew up in, now you the first leg. And now you need for modernize. How we meet with Papa and Mama then be the do no means you for change them completely, but we for modernize them, we for improve on them, we for look at them for make profit. Oh, being small, then they make cassava bread, then they make olele, oh, they go school, and I've been one of the things that they buy all them, olele. Now you hardly see those foods. These are foods we can modernize and export and make wealth out of, for God's sake. We need to wake up in Sierra Leone. But some of we not go tired, we go they talk. We know say time go come, people then go understand who's how they come up from. We tell God thank you. We now get a very nice time over the weekend. Don't overdo anything. We go see you on Monday.
We pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. But this year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. But this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We salute.
For the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess a carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Monica, Kai Bom, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country, and they go and they beg. Shem. The people that they gen. Then Hagawa Shem. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them by scripture.
I pledge love and loyalty to the country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this sweet land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We like we salute. As in no place like home. I like it talk and talk them, I like it talk and fight them.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos. It's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask, why they want you to believe it.